immersive, first-person truck driving, business-owning games you can have. And we're on hard mode. Welcome. You are my passenger. We're taking a trip. Let me show you where we're going. Let me put the parking brake on. We're going on a long journey in first person. Maybe a third person once in a blue moon. Just so we don't wreck. You know, trust me, we're not going to wreck. And our destination is to here. But here's the fog of war, or so they call it, or the map where we cannot see at the moment. So let's take a ride. Are you excited? Turn on your favorite tunes, and let's just enjoy the ride. There's not going to be any music for this ride. I want you to just to experience what it feels like to drive this International Paystar 5600 TS is what it is called. And we got 94% fuel, and that's our destination. Hopefully we got enough fuel to make it. You'll be able to watch the gauges. Whoops, excuse me there. You'll be able to watch the gauges on the left and the right as I adjust the gears, shift gears. We're in Maine. Yellowstone National Forest is where we are. Not Yellowstone. Yellow Rock National Forest. And it's 3:07 p.m. So what do you think? Are you enjoying the ride so far? Inside the cab. As you can tell from the instrument panel, this is probably, I would say, from, I don't know, the 80s. What do you think? 70s? Because it's got the switches. What do you think this cab is? Early 80s? I know without Googling it, just from looking at the instrument panel and from my knowledge, it looks 80s, doesn't it? Late 70s technology. That's kind of neat. Look how much we're sucking down in gallons per minute. Yeah. We're in SnowRunner, one of the most immersive games. Look, I got my CB radio. Got your ears on. Right now, here it's going to get a little treacherous. This is some thick ice, but some of it's kind of thin. But this is a big truck. I'm going to risk it in first person and just go. Here we are. We're going to go to all-wheel drive, as you saw my shift. That's by hitting the R1 button and the square button on the PlayStation 4 controller. I'm sorry, L1, square, and then if I want to shift again, low, using the right toggle stick and then the triangle button, and it looks like we're stuck. So we're going to have to use the, wow, we're really stuck. You see? I should not have stayed in first person. That's okay, we got our winch. And we got there. Oh, is that lucky? Good thing I invested in the really good one. I spared no expense. So it's going to pull us out of this ice here in Maine, upper northern parts of Maine. I never knew really it got this bad. I don't know. I live in Michigan, so I wouldn't know. You know, I don't know. I'm not from Maine, so I would not know. I hope everybody's enjoying the video. Oh, we're stuck again. That's not good. Oh, that's really deep ice. We should have been more to the left. Can we back up? Can this beast back up? Can we crawl to the left and get up on that ice shed? I don't think we can. I think we're stuck, ladies and gentlemen. I should have invested in the lower gearbox for off-road. But what are you going to do? You make mistakes in life. Even with the differential lock. And my winch says there's nothing ahead of me I can attach to, and I agree. Oh, we're stuck. Oh, what am I gonna do? Well, that's what I get for doing it in first person. Third person is best when you play this game. It definitely is. The workaround would have been probably to go to the right around that. We'll just call it an ice rink. If it was a little more frozen over, it would be an ice rink, but it's still a lake. It's not quite frozen. Yeah, this is some nasty slushy ice, isn't it? Would have been to go around up and over those tall grasses and then back onto the road there ahead where you see the blue glowing dot, which is right here on the map. So I'm gonna have to tow that out of there, and the best way to do that is with this here, the Dairy Longhorn, which is next, which has the metal beams going to our destination to make the money, which is $18,000, just over $18,000 in a contract payment. So I can take this down there. So this is a 2-for-1 video. Here we got 4 beams. Now I apologize, they're sloppy looking. So we're gonna go in third person for this one. And the reason is that's just how the game is. You can only carry, this can only carry 5 slots on this trailer, and those beams total 8 slots. So I would need an 8-slot trailer. So I use my crane on the International Paystar, the vehicle up ahead of us, to load those 2 extra beams. Total, not, beams plural, meaning a bunch of beams per stack up on top, and if you try to pack them in the game, then you have to delete them in order for them to be packed in. It's just the way the game SnowRunner is. So there's a workaround to that, but it's treacherous and you have to just be careful. The game will let you do it. As you can see, if they fall, then I gotta go get a crane. And the only one I have right now is the vehicle up ahead of us. I don't have another vehicle right now that has a crane on it. A mobile one, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta be real careful here. I'm gonna shift to low. This time we're gonna do third person the whole way. I'll show you briefly what first person looks like here in the cab. Once again, this is late 80s, early 90s. A little bit more advanced than the previous cab. And it's got a passenger. No hitchhikers. And it looks like it's got a sunroof. This is as far as I can look. Then you can look outside. It's a pretty immersive game. Wow. Very nice. So, let's continue onward. We're gonna get as much fuel as we can, even though it's just a couple gallons. Every gallon counts. Especially when this is the last time I can get gas until, or fuel, petrol, or diesel. That's the correct term for it. Until I can find another free fuel or another gas station in this game. By the way, you gotta be careful with recover, refuel, and repair. If you accidentally recover now and you spend money on it on hard mode, you're going to be really angry at yourself. So be real careful here. Take your time, make sure you're at the right one, and then we're going to go to fuel up 4 gallons from that tanker eventually. I'll have to transfer it from the tanker back to the Taiga truck there, as you saw, but it all works out. So we're gonna go ahead and tow that Paystar up ahead out of the predicament that it's in. Oops, took out a sign there. It happens. But we're gonna detach the trailer to do that, and then we're gonna avoid falling in that thick ice again, and somehow tow it out of there. Oh, jeez. A truck driver's life. I think it's comfortable where I can drive like this. As long as I stay in low gear, I don't think those metal beams are going to fall off. those 2 extra ones that are not packed in. Like I said, that if you try to pack them in, it's going to, you have to delete them. The game won't let you do it. But you can do it at the same time, you know what I mean? Everybody does it. But, you know, you just gotta be careful that they don't fall off. In real life, I'm sure there'd be a way to strap those in properly. Of course there is. Of course there would be. Of course this fully upgraded, best engine, best tires, best everything, best winch. Well, I take that back. Second to best winch installed. Best everything else. The 2 spare tires. Oh yeah. This is a badass truck. It's my go-to big truck for. It's not a work truck, but it's my. It almost doubles as a work truck for towing. It's got a hitch in the back for trailers. Then it's got the saddle low then for big semi-trailer. 5 slotters. It can do any slots. It can do an 8 slotter, but in hard mode you gotta buy your trailers, and you can't sell your trailers back like you can on regular mode. So they're basically free on regular mode because you sell them back for the same price you purchased them. Same for trucks. You only get half back on hard mode if you sell them back to the store. So you can't really test drive vehicles like you can on regular mode. We don't have that luxury. Alright. We were okay earlier in first person here, so we can trust it again here. Definitely third person when you get to those icy areas. And then when you get stuck, you get really deep in the ice, it's harder to get out. Yeah. Are you having a good time? If you need a smoke, just crack the window, that's all I ask. Alright. You having a good time? I would turn the radio on, but that would give me a copyright claim. So, yeah. But like I say, I'll maybe listen to your own tunes. I like the natural immersion. Should I be quiet for a little bit? Let's just listen. Yeah, I don't think so. That's the workaround right there. So I said I would detach the trailer. Yeah, definitely, that's what we're doing. Now that I think about it, I take that back. When I said I don't think so, yeah, I do think so. So detach the trailer here. Let's go to the right. We're gonna pull that truck out. So we're gonna go around that ice, that so to speak ice rink that I talked about. That's not really an ice rink, but it could be if it got colder. That's where we're headed. And we're stuck. Truck's too fat. Too much beer. Alright, let's just back out. Okay, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, guys. Are you joking? There's no winch points? No. Okay, this is my real voice. I was doing a trucker's voice to try to roleplay. This is now my real voice. There's no winch points. As you can see, I can't go forward. What about, let's try this again. What about to the left? One more try. Oh yes, there it is. Get me, oh, the tree was just too weak. Yeah, trees break. I don't know if is there one over there? No. Let's try to the right again, one more time. There's nothing left. I just don't have the right gearbox, I don't think. Hold on. Hold on, wait a minute. You can do it. You can do it. I got faith in you. You can do it. I saw you. You almost had it. Let's try the winches again. There is one more tree over there. Nope. Jeez. The gearbox, there's one gearbox that gives me a better set of lower gears, and this one's just not low enough in reverse. Just not enough torque. Jeez. Hold on. I heard something moving. You just got to keep going. Keep turning them tires. See what I'm doing to the tires? There's some traction. Where did I feel it? Where was it? As you can see, I'm burning fuel. That's $8 a gallon on this map. By the way, I made a mistake on my previous video, the how to avoid the glitch map. On this same campaign, I said it was 32 gallons. I mean, $32 a gallon. I was mistaken. It was $16 a gallon. For those that watched that video, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's like $16 a gallon in the Kola Peninsula, but here it's $8 a gallon. So that's what I'm burning right now as I'm trying to get out of here. Oh, that's just wild. It's almost like the developers did that on purpose. And going forward is a dumb idea. I know that if I just can get another vehicle to tow that out, and the only one is maybe this, the Tuz 420. I think he can do it. Well, it's a 3-part special. Let's get in the Tuz 420. Whoops. Hope you're enjoying the video. I know I am. This game is fun. Let's give ourselves some points of reference so that we won't, because we're going to go in first person because that's fun. So that's what I'm doing here is I'm just hitting, I'm using the left toggle stick and then the R3 to set my points. Then we're going to refuel here. And then, yep, we're going to, it should have enough of a winch and to get some traction, enough winch length where I can get them out of that predicament. So I've got 2 trucks now I've got to rescue, and that's how it is in SnowRunner, especially on hard mode, because you know on regular mode you just teleport back to the garage for free. There's no consequences. Try it again, and gas is free too. Regular mode, in my opinion, is just too easy, and that's why I play hard mode, if you're wondering. It's more fun that way to me. Cargo management. What is that? I'm just curious, what kind of cargo is there? I haven't even checked yet. Or did I? Concrete blocks, service spare parts, metal rolls, metal beams. Yeah, and I've got a crane. Normally you could spend 100, you know, on regular mode, you know, it's free, but on hard mode it's it's $150 if you want the game to do it for you. But if you invest in a crane, I guarantee you it's worth the money. Eventually it will pay for itself in the long run for all the missions that we do in this game. So I've got a crane on, that's what I use. Load them up for free. Yes, all cargo is free in this game. It's just the way the game is set up. It may sound strange to people that don't play this game or are thinking about playing it. And thank you for my Red Dead Online subscribers for watching this. If you want to play this game too, or if you are currently playing it, or if you wish to play it, I do have videos on my channel that will help you. All you gotta do is use the search bar on the home page, type in what you want to help for, SnowRunner, of course, and then, you know, to what you need help with. I try to title my videos to make sense, so if anybody wants to search for them, I think about what if I wanted to search for this video, what would the keywords be for me, so that I can find the information on how to do a certain mission, how to get somewhere, or just to watch a SnowRunner video for fun, for leisure, you know. That's what I do. Alright, so we're gonna, from the Tega, we'll stop the engine for a second. Let me just show you something. Change truck. Now here we've got a temporary, like, gas station kind of like a base camp. Refuel. Make sure you don't hit recover. Hit refuel. I wish the game was a little bit more careful with that. That's why you got to really pay attention. Yes, I have accidentally recovered a vehicle before. I think it was a $5,000 mistake. And it totally teleports you from where you are on the map to the garage, and then it really throws a wrench in the whole scenario. Not fun. Makes you almost want to rage quit. Oh, yeah, it's out of fuel. Wait a minute. Oh, no, it's not. I was wondering how it shut off like that. I must have hit the toggle for the off button before it even showed. That was weird. As you saw my pause there. Anyway, let's continue. We got a full... Oops, you know what I forgot to fill up is my reserves. This thing has got spares. On top of it, you can... On the rooftop, this Tatarian... No, the Tatarin, I think is what it's called. Let's just get the proper pronunciation. The Tatarian, 420, Tuz, 420 Tatarian. Refuel. Yeah, we got the roof rack to take care of. So we'll just do it from the Tega. For some reason, it won't let me do it from the Tega fuel tank, you see? That's just something, a weird quirk of the game, that I can do it from the actual fuel tank, that it's carrying, the big one, the 436 gallon one. But no, you have to actually take it from the truck for some reason. I don't know why it does that. So here we're going to fill up the roof rack, my reserves. Now we can go in. I think it's got enough, powerful enough engine. We'll turn the lights on there, of course. That would help. It's got a powerful enough engine. See how I got all that fuel in the back there? Extra reserves, see there? We'll get under the light so you can see it. Isn't that nice? Yeah, that's awesome, yeah. All those extra canisters of fuel. Then I got the spare tire, of course. Anyway, as I was saying, I think the engine on this is powerful enough to tow that Dairy Longhorn truck ahead of us. 2 trucks ahead of us, not the one in the ice, but the other one stuck wedged in the rocks there. Hilarious. Gotta give props to the developers for that one. Very funny. They made sure it would get stuck. You know, it's just, if I was a developer, I would probably do the same thing. Have a good laugh. We're gonna put this in low. For some reason, I'm swerving all over the road. It's the controls, and believe me, look here, check this out. For the controls, look for the steering wheel. I've got the steering wheel setting, wheel sensitivity on 1.05, and it still flops around back and forth. Very sensitive game. It's almost like it's almost like set up for people that drive helicopters. Or, fly helicopters, not drive. But look how slow it is in low. But if I adjust the left toggle stick, which is the steering wheel, as you saw the settings, it's still ridiculously sensitive and it overcorrects. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. Much farther do we gotta go? Well, we're right here. We're almost right there. And once I get this out, you'll know everything's good. And we'll call this video a day. And sorry, I'm not going to show you the payday for Access to Civilization. But you know, when a video gets too long, you know, as a creator, you just can't. We just know that's not good. So we do the best we can. And basically, SnowRunner videos are always long. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn around and winch it from the other side, so we get a good run on this. And we're gonna really get as far as we can, so that we get a good winch on this. And for those that are curious about how this works or play this game, you know what's going on. And for those that don't play this game, if you want to sure how to do this, this is how it's done. So I think that's close enough. And I can adjust my winch. We'll adjust it to fit the truck that's stuck. Hit the square button to turn it on. take it out of the handbrake off. Now, before I do that, I'm going to go like this, get a running start, and then just right before the end, just hit the triangle button and pull. Go. Yes. Go, 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 gadget, go. And it's out. I didn't want to look. You know how they say don't look back. And it's free. So we're going to turn the engine off, release the winch, turn the engine off here. And since it's dark out, I don't like to do things at night. On hard mode, you just have to wait until it's morning. On regular mode, I don't know if there's dark because I haven't played it in so long, but I think you can adjust it to where it's always daylight. But on hard mode, you just have to wait. And that's kind of part of the immersion. It's kind of fun. You know, I can go do something. I can go do the dishes, go take out the trash, maybe vacuum the living room. You know, stuff like that. You know, you get the deal. So we're going to change the truck. Now, the next step is to, of course, rescue this, which I know I will do. I just got to take my time. We're going to pull it, and I think, you know, I don't know. I would do it for this video, but it's going to make it too long. I got to really just take my time and think about this, you know. Don't rush to it. I'll drive my Dairy Longhorn here, park it here at the edge, and then just take my time and come up with a plan. Observe my surroundings. And by the way, the only way you can really look around at your terrain is if the vehicle that you're in, you cannot get out of your vehicles and walk around, if you were wondering. There's no drones or this map here, which is the big button in the center of the PlayStation 4 controller. We'll toggle that back and forth. And I'm limited to the scope of a vehicle that I can drive to, and then I can just look around like this. And that's as far as I can zoom out, believe it or not. Yep, that's as far as I can zoom out in third person. As you can see in the settings, under video, third person camera field of view, I've got it set to the highest. And I have to do that every time I restart the game for some reason. It's just the way the game is. This game's got its quirks, but once you figure that out, it is a blast. And the graphics and the immersion, 10 out of 10. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thank you, my Red Dead Online subscribers. If you've made it this far and you want to play SnowRunner and you were thinking, I'm here to help. And for those, everybody else, thank you as well. Friends and family, subscribers and pals, thank you for watching. Hit the like button. And as always, have a great day.